Hi there. This is a journal that I created just for me, and I have been making junk journals for other people. My husband even asked me to make one that was a hunting journal for him, which was a lot of fun. But I got inspired to do this journal because I found this awesome paper at Hobby Lobby, and it's called Wild and Free, and it's by the Paper Studio. And here's the awesome thing. It was only $3.75. It was originally $15. But what jumped out at me is it had all these roses as well as this leopard print. And these are all the things that I absolutely love, 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 are roses and leopard prints. So this was definitely the perfect paper package for me. So getting back over here to my journal, I kind of built this over about a week. But I started some of this stuff earlier, and let's just start with the cover. The cover, this is a manila envelope that's the 9 by 12-ish size. And I took the envelope and I used spray paint. I had found some brown spray paint, and I love how this turned out where the light and the dark, and I just kind of sprayed it lightly over it and did that. And then for the binding, I have this lace that actually has little hooks in it. And so I basically made a corset on the back and laced it up. That was a lot of fun. Then this is that leopard print paper. This is the roses. And then I embossed, I'm not sure if you can see it here, but there's a crown that I embossed right here. And anyone who knows me knows I love crowns. This is actually a stamp of my favorite saying. It says, life is not about the number of breaths you take, it's about the moments that take your breath away. And then of course, if anyone knows me, I love bling. And so this is the strip sequins that I bought at Hobby Lobby. Then if we come over here, this is just black ribbon that I've literally stapled inside to the cover. So I just stapled it like that. This black ribbon is fun. So I have a favorite pizza crust that I buy, and this is actually what ties the bag shut. And so I've been saving up these black ribbons just to do for this, this journal, because I knew I wanted to do, I also love black and white. So inside the cover, I put a piece of the black and white stripe, and it says, she believed she could, so she did, which I love. This is actually just an index card, the large size index card that I sprayed real heavily with the avocado, boiled avocado pits and skin that I was playing around with. That's a whole nother story, but I have so much of this left, and I was using some of it just to do it, and I love this color. I love how this turned out. Then this is the paper that's the blue with the polka dots, which I then glued to some cardstock. Oh, you actually can't see it here. I actually glued it to some cardstock that I had spattered with the avocado also to get that really cool pink thing. And this is one of those journaling tuck spots. I made a tag here, and then this is another one of those extra large index cards there. Then the next page I sewed lace to. This is, I believe this is coffee stained. Oh, it is coffee stained. And these lines are from where, instead of setting it on a pan of some kind, I just set it directly onto my racks in my oven, and it gives these really cool lines on it, which I love. This is an envelope that I've stamped, and then I put a card inside of it. And let's see, oh, I have this in here a couple of different times. I'm pretty sure that with sparkly shoes and a new tiara, she could conquer the world. I'll get that hooked back in later because I know it's a really tight fit in there. This was actually an extra large composition notebook that I took apart and cut the papers down so that they would actually fit in it, and then used decorative scissors. This is a piece of totally dyed avocado, and I just love that color. This was the best piece that I made out of all of that, and I love how it changes color. I had a lot of fun making these. So over here, I made a couple of these dangles. This I actually used wire for, and these are leftover beads I have from a gown that I had custom made at one time. So this is just a tag, and then this is a banner on the paper clip that also has this, I'm not sure, I think people call this eyelash lace. I'm not sure. I think that's what it is. Then I took a couple of just plain white sheets of paper and added those and stamped them. And one of the things I got are these really cool corner stamps. There's 3 different stamps within the one punch. So you'll see different corner punches that I've done. And of course, here's another crown. This is fun. Somebody once gave me this, it's a pad of this paper for writing on. And then this was just another index card that I inked up. The black and white paper again that you saw at the front. One of my favorite sayings, I bought all these stamps at Hobby Lobby when everything went on sale. Went crazy. So this one says, live well, laugh often, love much. And then I just inked up another plain piece of white paper. Life isn't about waiting for the storms to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. I love that. This is actually my first attempt at avocado dyeing, realizing I didn't have enough avocado in the boiling water to make much of a stain. And I didn't add the baking soda, so it didn't turn out as pink. It's much more tan when you don't add the baking soda. And I'm not a doily person, but I love coffee, so I had to have a coffee filter in here. And that's just a little bit of that, so it's like a tuck spot. And then you're gonna see pretty much, this really probably should have been 4 signatures instead of one big one. And I just made it just kept growing on me. So you'll see a lot of the same stuff. This is that spatter stuff. This is actually a tuck spot, and what I did was I cut this paper into the size that fits this stamp that I already have that has all those lines on it, and then this is a fold out. Technically, I guess it could be another tuck spot. This is another tuck spot with the splattered index card. This was just a piece of the paper. It's blank on the other side. I didn't even bother stamping it. I can go back and stamp something on that. More coffee stain paper, more of this that I put the lace on it. This is an index card in the middle with the fancy cutout on the corner. This was really cool. I also saw a tutorial on how to stain paper where you take a stack and dunk the whole stack together and then stick it in the oven, let it dry, and as it dries you peel them off layer by layer. This was one of the cool things that happened when I did that, so that was really cool. Here's another one of those fold out spots. Stamped some lines on the plain paper with the cool cutout corner. That's a different corner. The back side of this paper where I put a belly band and just put 3 of these cards. So that's the card with the back on it. That's an index card, and that's just another piece of paper. This is I think it's Stampin' Up! That I got this. This is one of the roller stamps. But my ink had dried out for it, so I rolled it through the ink that I had, and as it ran out of ink the first time, it just got lighter and lighter, and I thought that looked really cool. Back to the coffee stain paper. This time I put some lace on it. This is just another fold out in the center with my leopard print that I love. Different scissors, so I use different scissors for all the edges along here. So there's different scissors there. This is another cool thing. The center pages, when I dumped the whole stack of papers, just the edges became stained, and so the inside is still totally white. I just thought that was way cool. Then my signature is to put a crown here. So I have a crown that one side is the leopard print and the other side is the roses. Another tag that has another one of these paper clips that I did with the banner. Back side of that other piece, put a crown on just a regular piece. I think this is coffee stained. Oh, it is. And there's that saying again, and I put some lace on that. So maybe I got a little carried away on that page, but it's my book and I can do what I want. So this is the other part of that roller stamp that I had. And this is an index card over here that I did the corners and did that and put it in the belly band. I'm learning. So this is only my third time making these. So this one was for me. Again, stamped up some of the pages. Another one of these, this is kind of the reverse. So this one has the leopard print, and then this is the cabbage rose paper on this side. There's that index card. More from the that notebook. Love this saying, she believed she could, so she did. This is coffee stained paper again. Another just tuck spot with another index card, and this is that paper again. Then this was, this was just a regular paper clip where I put another one of the dangles on it and just another tag. They're plain on the back. More of that spatterware. And then a coffee stain. Oh, well, actually, this is the back half of the signature, so you're seeing a lot of the same stuff again. There's the coffee filter, and this is that avocado first attempt at dyeing. Another one of these, another large, this is the large oversized index card again. This is a card that I made again. This was a happy mistake. So this stamp that I stamped it with originally, I think I had water on it, so it didn't stamp the middle part, and so I went back and put a crown on it. So happy mistakes, yay! That's a tuck spot there, more crowns, of course, more pink paper, more of this. So this was really fun. I'm not sure if I can do this. Let's see if I can get this out of here. This, again, I had someone who gave me a booklet that was, let's see, it's backwards here. This has actually pink Barbie. Nope, it's this way. Sorry. Let's try this again. So this actually is pink. It was a notebook of pink Barbie paper. So I glued a bunch of these into a cover and made a little notebook, so I have extra to put in there. And I think I'll just try to get that in later. Almost done. So this is the back side where I glued, this is the cardstock that I glued this paper to, and then this is the back of the inside cover. So I left this so that I could use this back envelope. And again, I just stapled the black ribbon to it. But can you figure out what that is? I get in a little bit closer. That's a toilet paper tube. I saw someone else do this and I thought, that is awesome. So I've been saving my toilet paper tubes to make them into tuck spots. And this just has two little pieces of paper tucked in it, in the back. And one of the things I really want to do is make myself one of the flat pens. And so I may make myself a flat pen and tuck it in there also, because that is nice and tight and will hold that pen and hold that for me. And then I have a matching flat pen for it. So I hope you've enjoyed my walk through, my flip through of my personal junk journal. I am beyond excited about this for myself, and I can't wait to start using it, because to me this is just so me, and anyone who knows me would agree this is just me. So I am going to move on to making other journals now while I enjoy this one, and I'll have to make another one again soon. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Bye.